Hey, Matt, you ready? Try to hit me with a call. Hit me with them sweet calls. Yo.
Yeah, already did, man.
How's it going, man? How are you?
Ah, pretty good. How about you?
I'm doing well. I'm doing quite well. So, Matt,
All right.
I have pressed record for my YouTube video because I'm gonna put this out as a basic how-to Flesh and Blood, right? So you're on the spot, dude. You're gonna be
Real on the
teaching
spot.
somebody who's never played Flesh and Blood before in their entire life, and you're gonna get me all the way up to be good enough that I'm gonna win your $2,000 tournament.
Ah, you can try.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Easy.
I'll come in with that like worst character ever, freaking Ranger, and then blow you out of the water, dude. Like that just sounds gonna be.
I am sure that I will learn what all of that means very soon. All right, man. I'm all yours.
So
Flesh and Blood.
for today's entire thing, we are going to do sort of three-part. One is the basics. Second one is getting into like the hero decks. And then lastly would be to build your own deck.
Perfect.
And then start going through that. So first things first, Flesh and Blood is a hero-based combat like card game where it's very similar to Universes, but it's also like it has its own IP, has its own lore. Like that's really what draw me in is because it's like the lore of Flesh and Blood is diverse, and it like really reminds me of like my days whenever I was like a high-end raider for World of Warcraft.
Oh, okay.
So to start out, we're gonna grab two different Aria decks. I gave you one here, and we'll look at the main character. So first thing first, you know that there's the name up top, there's the ability text, and there are two symbols. One is blue, one is green.
Okay.
The blue one is basically your hand size. They call it intellect.
Okay.
Right now in the game, there's only hand size of 4 until they print something more. There are some cards that increase your hand size for like temporarily, but so far I haven't seen much competitive play of it. But they're fun to play around with.
Okay.
There are also two different formats. One's Blitz, and one's constructed, classic constructed. So classic constructed is like the older version of the character, and it has about 40 health, and it's best of one for about like an hour.
Okay.
Blitz is about 20 minutes. They have 20 health, and some deck building restrictions are put in there so that you're down to like instead of 60 cards, it'd be 40 cards with a few different stuff. But that will be later on for our deck building
For sure.
session.
And so the bottom number, the green number, is health, as you're saying?
Yes, that's
Perfect.
correct.
Okay.
So let's get started here. Your hero goes in the center. Your weapon goes to the side.
The Edge of Autumn on the left or right? Does it matter?
Doesn't matter. Sometimes you get like characters who dual wield and have two weapons, and they have like for example, Katsu is another ninja warrior who uses two small little daggers and will literally just come at you like attack for one, attack for one, attack for one. Goes very wide.
Okay.
This one is still like it'll teach you like the ropes. Like the original idea for the Ira deck is pretty much like the same as those Bakugo and Midoriya decks, where you learn how to play the game off of this. The sad realization, though, is that it's very collectible. So a lot of collectors have gone out and got these
and snatched them up. Yeah.
Yeah. But from what we heard from Legendary Studios, they're reprinting a bunch of them.
How exciting!
Yeah. So, anyways, your deck.
My deck goes over here on the right.
To the right. And then we'll shuffle. And then we'll grab our hand size to start off with.
Which is 4, due to my intellect.
Yeah. Let's see. Where's dice? We could roll for it if we really want to.
Yeah, we can just take and we can pull dice out over here, right?
Oh, yeah. There we go. So 6.
This art looks amazing.
Yeah, the artwork is top notch. Like
I rolled a
they,
2. You can go first
oh,
since I don't know what I'm doing.
all right, good stuff. I gotta say the artwork is very graphic. So like if you're, it's more along the lines of like very bloody, gory, just like really, really crazy.
Yeah.
And like they commissioned some people from Magic for some of the art. So like hence the reason how the detail is.
Yeah.
So way the whole turn goes out. Ira says that your second attack gets +1 attack for like your second attack in the combat chain.
That's the little yellow dagger is attack.
Yeah, that's a little
Okay.
In the center though is where the combat chain starts.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty much like your card pool. You attack and defend from there.
Sounds good.
And we will start off with a 0 cost head jab, if I could ever. There we go.
How do
Got my
we
hand.
find cost?
All right, so I put out this attack. You know it's an attack because at the bottom it says ninja action attack.
Perfect.
The cost is at the top right.
Mm-hmm.
You see that has that like red circle and has 0 in the center of it.
Yes.
That's a cost. And in order to pay for a cost, there is the top left. It has about like few different blips.
Sure.
There's 3 blips. There's 1 blip. I'll show you how the pitch system works soon as I go for my second attack.
Okay.
And then at the bottom left is the attacks, like how much damage it's going to do. So this here, this attack, head jab, has the keyword go again, meaning that you used, with Flesh and Blood, it's all about resource management. So let's just say the black one here is my action point.
Mm-hmm.
I use my action point to play that one.
Mm-hmm.
But then after this resolves, go again refreshes that action point.
Okay.
So
you
right
get to play
now-
1 card a turn, unless it says go again, in which
Yeah,
case it refreshes your action point.
or you get more action points. There are a few cards that like give you additional action points, which is way better than go again.
For sure.
So in the bottom right is the how much you can defend with. So on head jab it has 2. Much like universes, like every card has its uses and varying degrees of effect.
Okay.
So right now I would like for you to go ahead and defend with your card.
Does it matter which card I put down, or can it be anything that's just bigger than 1?
Anything that's bigger than 1.
Okay. If we put down this guy.
All right. Yeah, you could defend with that.
Okay. Because it
So-
has a 2 with the shield in the bottom right.
Exactly. So right now it's fully blocked, and then we'll move onward to the second attack.
Okay.
Unless there's any other reactions for that. Which then right now, action phase, I have no reactions. And then if you have any defense reactions, you can play defense reactions if you really feel like it. Right now, I have no reactions for you defending.
Okay. I'm not positive what that means yet, but I'm sure we'll get to it.
Okay, so we will move onward to my second attack. I will go in with Edge of Autumn. It's a once per turn attack, and it costs 1 energy. So I will pitch this here into the pitch zone. I've used it, gives me 3 energy.
Mm-hmm.
And then in order to pay for the cost of playing Edge of Autumn, I will use up 1 energy. So I have 2 energy left over.
So the white ones are energies. The black ones are your go token
Action
or
points. Yeah.
action points?
Your action
Okay.
points. So I've I still have 2 energy left over, and Ira comes in giving it uh, +1 attack because it's the second attack.
I love that. Okay.
So it also has go again. So it's coming in for 2 damage. Do you wish to defend, sir?
Yeah, let's go ahead and defend with this thing. Right?
Mhm.
Does it cost anything to play my defenses?
Your defenses, unless if it's a defense reaction,
Mm-hmm.
much like action cards in universes,
Okay.
unless it has like a cost specific to it, um, then you would pitch for it and then you would use the energy for that. So like this one here, it costs nothing uh, to like use it to defend with.
Right.
So it is blocking for 2.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's reaction time. So I will go in and play lunging press to give it another 1 attack.
And you got
Your
to do this
reaction.
because of the effect on the card, and this is you just laying it down as
Yeah.
a generic attack reaction. I love that.
Yes.
It's labeled on the bottom.
Yes.
Cool.
And also the cost is 0. So like I could literally spring it and say, for example, you blocked it, you feel like very confident, and I put this in there, oh, it hits. So unless you have like any sort of defense reactions for your defense, you may play one.
Can I defend again using the shield in the bottom right?
Unless it specifically says a defense reaction. You can defend with multiple cards, depending on how you feel with the current attack. So, say for example, I got a very big attack. It's coming in for like 6 damage. It's like, holy crap. I could defend with two of these and mitigate about 4 damage off of that for 1 attack.
Okay. Okay.
So, unless you have a defense reaction, we'll move onward with
Yeah.
the end of the turn. So, any defense reactions on your part?
I have no defense reactions.
All right, so the attack hits, and you, sir, take 1 damage.
I'll go to 19.
All right, and then it is the end of turn.
Mm-hmm.
So first few turns here is once everything's laid out, I will decide, okay, I will shove this into Arsenal. This is like your 5th hand, so to speak. You have to plan around how you're going to use it. You save it for later. You can use it at specific moments in time, and you can only use it to play cards. You can never use it just to go and pitch it or just get rid of it and play it into the graveyard. You have to play it.
So it's like an extra card in your hand that you can't use as an energy cost.
Yeah, exactly.
Perfect.
All right. And then I will draw to my hand, and then this goes underneath my deck.
Interesting. So you can't deck out in this game?
You can, but it's kind of hard. Like
Okay.
you could go through your entire deck if you really want to. It'll take some time, but it can happen.
You get your sword back, huh?
Yeah, it just goes up and down. Like if I want to use it, it's like boop, and then bring it back.
Got it. Okay.
And
And so now,
then-
how do I clear?
right now you clear, and because it's the first turn, you also get to draw to your hand size.
Okay, so we put these over here.
To
And then-
to your graveyard here.
Oh, to the top.
At the top. This is where the graveyard is.
Got
and-
it. Okay, I understand. So when
So-
you pitch, they go on the bottom. When they are used, they go in your discard pile. I love that.
Exactly.
I love that.
And then much like Magic, there's also a banish zone where you could sometimes do some funky stuff there, but mostly it's to like you literally get rid of the card from the game. It's like you're removed from the game pile.
Interesting. Okay, cool. And so from there, I get to draw 2 cards,
Mm-hmm.
and this is all at the end of your turn.
That's the first end of my turn.
Okay.
like at the first end. And then from your turn, the ideal way to play is to play out your hand so that you could draw your hand size, and then there's going to be a give and take here. Like you'll see it soon where the defending player, if you defend too much, you have nothing to have gas to go again.
Okay. Okay. Uh yeah, so I want to play this card, but in order to play this, I have to have 1 energy. So I will discard this card and get 2 energies.
Yes, sir.
1 and 2, paying 1 of them in order to play this guy.
All right. All right. So that is coming in for 5 attack.
Mm-hmm.
I'll defend for actually. I'll defend for 3.
Okay. With brutal assault. All right, and you don't pay anything because you're defending.
Yeah. And
Okay.
then reactions. Do you have any?
I have 0 reactions.
I have no defense reactions as well. So I will take 2.
Okay, damage resolves right away. Love that. And
And
so
then
it hit.
since it hits, you gain go again.
Perfect. Okay. So I am going to attack here, right? And once per turn action, I pay 1 of my energy here.
Yes.
Okay. To play this card?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then with Ira's effect.
It gets +1 damage.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
All right. Do I wish to defend this? I will let this slide, actually.
Okay.
I'll just eat it. Or wait. Let's see. I will actually not defend. Any reactions, sir?
I have no reactions.
All right. I'll play this from Arsenal.
Oh. How cool.
Since I played it from Arsenal, it gains +2 defense. So
Okay.
4 defense. Do you have any reactions to overcome this?
Oh, so we get to go back and forth playing these reactions? You said yes?
Yes.
Okay. No, I do not have any reactions.
All right. So it didn't hit, but it had to go
Successfully
again.
blocked.
Yes, sir.
I do not have cards that I can play. So from here, I guess my turn is over.
Yes, sir. So you could put 1 into Arsenal, like, have that extra hand if you really need to.
Sure, we can do that.
And then you could clear your turn.
From there, this goes to my discard pile, and then this goes on the bottom of my deck.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then do we draw back up to hand size again?
You do.
Okay. And we will draw up to our hand size, both of us, every turn.
Not every turn. It's only for the first turn.
Both of ours first turns. Your first turn and my first turn?
Yeah. So like
Okay.
right now you draw up to 4, but I do not.
Okay.
It's the sort of advantage they give to the second player, so that they're not so behind on the first attack, and whoever has like first player advantage.
Okay. That
So
makes sense.
I can't draw, but like I have to plan out my turn for attack here.
How
So-
do you draw extra cards then?
You either have an effect on the card that says draw a card,
Mm-hmm.
or you have one where it increases your intellect. So at the end of turn, it'll increase your intellect to about 5, 6, and then you could draw like that extra card. This game is all about incremental increases. It's not blow your entire just like you don't go full force all the time. Like some of them, some characters go very wide, doing little ping attacks, much like Ninja. And sometimes there's the like right now there's Guardian, and sometimes Root, depends on how you build them, that go like really tall attacks that do like 10, 11 damage.
Sure.
So
I guess
Any
I guess
question?
my question was not how do you draw cards inside of your turn? How do you get back to 4 cards? Is it always you draw 4 at the end of your turn?
Yeah, at the end of your turn, you draw to hand size.
Perfect. That's what I needed.
Except, all right. So I will go ahead with my turn here.
Okay.
I will need about.
So the game is really helping the defender because of always having at least 4 resources in your hand.
Yes and no. Like the more you defend, the less you can attack with. So
Oh,
I'm
right. Because you don't draw at the start of your turn, you draw at the end. Okay.
yeah, exactly.
I love that.
I will attack with my weapon, uh, pitching this for 3 resources,
Oh, that's a lot of resources.
and paying 1.
Okay.
So it's coming in, and it is dealing for 1.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna let this go through. I have no blocks. So now you go to combat reactions.
Reactions, I have none.
I also have none.
All right, you take 1
I'll
then.
take my 1. Boop. We're tied.
And then I'll play Whirling Miss Blossom
Ooh.
using 1 energy. This is specific to Ira and Ira alone.
I love that.
And if it hits, and it's the second in my chain link or higher in a row, I get to draw 2 cards.
Hey, there's that draw card I was looking for.
Yeah, exactly. And has go again. And with Ira, I give it +1 damage.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
cool stuff.
So,
Yeah, from here, we will go to. So you've played the attack. It's now my turn to block.
mhm.
So I go for the block,
All right.
right? And so we're even.
Yeah.
Now you get a chance to do any tricks.
No reactions.
I also have no reactions.
So fully block, but has go again. So I will go ahead with my 3rd attack, paying 1.
That one's pretty big.
Yeah, and now it's coming in for 5 defenses.
It's for 5, you say?
Uh-huh.
That's quite a bit. No, we'll go ahead and just take the 5. I think that's okay.
Wow.
Yeah, I'll
Oh,
choose not
you
to block.
ballsy.
Yeah, do you have any responses?
No, sir.
I also have no responses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right, so that's the end of my turn. I'll clear the card pool. And
Since I blocked, it goes to the discard pile, correct? Because it's not a
yes,
pitched
that's
card?
correct.
Okay.
And then I draw my 4. Now it's your turn.
Okay. Yeah, I will play Scar for Scar. Since I conveniently have less health than you, I will get Go Again, and it is a 4 damage attack.
Ooh. Good play, good play. So I will choose to not block. And then reactions.
I have no reactions.
I'll react by playing Springboard Somersault from hand for taking 2 less damage.
Perfect. So when this says generic attack or generic action attack, it gets the card text on it, correct?
Yes.
So I could have played something else and then play this and then gotten my Go Again.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. From here, let's go ahead.
Take my 2, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah, from here, let's go ahead and pass our turn. I think hitting you for 2 is an acceptable amount.
All right. And then you draw up to your hand size.
Yeah, how do I get this card out of my arsenal? Do I have to play it?
Yeah, you have to play it.
Perfect. I can't just swap them.
No.
Okay.
All right. I will then go ahead and I will attack with my weapon, pitching of this to pay for the cost with one left over.
Mm-hmm.
Do you wish to block this?
I do not. I do not wish to block.
Reactions, good sir.
I have no reactions. I think you're gonna hit
All
me for
right.
one.
Yes, I'll hit
Ouch.
you for one. Um, then I will use tempo. All right, current of tempo, and Ira gives it +1 damage. Coming in for 6.
That is a big one.
Mm-hmm.
Um, can I block with my arsenal? I can do that, correct?
You can only play stuff from Arsenal. If you got like an attack in there or like any sort of block,
Mm-hmm.
like you can't block from Arsenal. You could use like a defense reaction from Arsenal.
So I couldn't play this card.
You couldn't play that card
Okay.
to defend with.
Perfect. Then yes, we will go ahead and block here with 3, and it's for 6, correct?
Mm-hmm.
We'll go 3 and 3, using both of them together to not take anything.
Exactly. Good
Perfect.
job.
Okay.
Awesome. And since it did not hit, it does not gain go again, and that will be. I will shove this into my arsenal, and then that will be my turn.
And so now you have cards that you get to now use.
Yeah.
Okay. There's no review step, correct? You
No.
get what you get.
You get
Oh,
what
I
you
don't get
get.
to draw
There's
cards.
no, you do not.
I do not get to draw cards. Yeah, I will discard this card, getting my 3 tokens, and then we will play this attack,
All right.
paying my 1.
I will take the 1.
Cool. From here, I will pay another 1, and we'll play the flying kick. It's the second attack of my turn.
It costs 2, sir.
Oh,
At the top
you're
right,
correct.
remember?
Yep. I
Mm-hmm.
was looking at the wrong number. That's what I get.
And if it is played in chain link 3 or higher, it gets +2.
Yeah, we were trying to set that up, but it seemed difficult.
Yes, it is. Like trying to go wide can be very difficult in this game. It favors tall, like going big attacks, but we'll see with the new release of Monarch coming up soon what they plan to do.
How exciting.
So, yeah, it's coming in like March, April, and that's going to be fun. Anyways, with this attack, it is 5. Okay.
6, actually, because it's the second attack I played this turn.
Oh, yes, correct.
Yeah.
Correct. I will defend for 3.
Okay.
Reactions, good sir.
I have no reactions.
I have none either.
Perfect.
Take 3.
And we're back tied. Okay. I do not have go again, so it will end my turn. Do
Yes,
I
sir.
clear the action pool first,
Yeah.
or do I arsenal?
You could do both. Like it's part of your like end step.
Oh, I get to have that one. And then at the very end, I get to draw my 4 cards up to my
Hand size, your intellect.
intellect. That was the word I was looking for.
And then the card that you pitched goes underneath. There's a handy end turn button right there that shoves it underneath.
Ooh, that's nice.
Mm-hmm.
We love the processes.
I will go ahead and play my weapon, pitching for 3, paid the cost for one, so I have two left over.
Okay.
Uh, it has one attack and has go again. What do you wish to do, sir?
I will just take my one. I think you crushed me there.
Nah. Then I will go ahead and use tempo. Uh, it comes in with 6 attack. Do you wish to block it?
I have no blocks.
Ooh. So you're just going to eat the 6? Or do you have any reactions?
I think you have to do reactions first, right?
Yeah, reaction, sir.
You have no reactions?
I have no reaction, sir.
Huzzah! The springboard.
Holy shit.
Yeah, so I'll take or do you have any reactions now that I've played this one?
No, no, I do not.
I have no
So,
further reactions, so we'll take my 2.
yes. Then I will set this up here. This is the good shit right here. Huawei, um, since it hit, it has go again, and I played this from Arsenal.
Mm-hmm.
Solid and Wound gains +1 attack for each attack that has hit this combat chain.
Love
So
that.
2 has hit, so it's coming in for 4 damage. So, do you wish to defend, sir?
I do not actually.
All right.
Yeah, looks like I am taking my 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
And
Or I'm
then
sorry, any responses?
No, sir.
Okay, I also have no responses. It's back to you.
I'll shove this into Arsenal, and then drop to my 4.
Okay.
And now it's your turn. Hope you could swing this around, sir.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and discard Brutal Assault to get my 3. 1, 2, 3. Paying 1. Let's play this guy for 1.
All right. I do not wish to defend.
I also do not wish to defend. Or no
All right.
responses from my end. Excuse me.
All right. I'll eat the 1. Ha! You got me.
Nice. We have done it. From here, I will pay an additional 1 to play this card.
Yes, sir.
If as my second attack, it gets +1 damage. And this card says if it hits, my next attack this turn gets +1 attack as well.
Yes, sir. So then has go again. Ooh. Um. Hmm. I will just eat it. Actually, no reactions unless you have one.
No, I don't have any reactions.
All right, so I'll eat it for a good solid 4.
Okay. From there, I will pay my 1 and play Whirling Mist Blossom. This one did damage, so this one gets to come in with +1 as well.
Oh, damn.
If it hits and it's a second chain link or higher, I get to draw 2 cards and go again.
Oh. Do I want you to have this? I will. I need about good solid. I will just eat it, actually.
Okay. So you eat it, so I get to draw my 2 cards.
Mm-hmm.
And then it has go again. Which means I then get to play Salt in the Wound on a 0. And it gets +1 damage for each attack that is hit this turn. So it's going to get another +3.
Oh, damn, son. You learn well, dude.
Yeah.
All right. You know what? I need to actually defend this or it's game. You know what? I was trying to set up for this, but it's not happening. So I'll defend for Um, 5.
Defending for the full 5. Love that. Okay, so
Yeah.
this guy did not do damage. I'm sorry. I have no attack reactions.
No, I do not have any defense reactions either.
Perfect. I have used my token to go, because this card does not have go again. And so I will Arsenal, clean up my board, and then draw 3 cards. What happens when we deck out?
Uh, then you just sit there pretty until you get pounded in the face.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
it's not like traditional card games where you automatically lose.
Mm-hmm.
This one is like you try to hold off until the very bitter end of like, being like in that coliseum where you've used up everything and you're still like, Captain America, like I could do this all day.
Yeah.
So this is going to be really fun here. I will play this from Arsenal, costing 0. Since I have less health than you, it gains go again.
Love that.
So it's coming in for 4 damage.
Yeah, I have no defenses.
All right, so you...
Do you have any reactions?
No, sir, no reactions.
All right, we'll springboard one more time.
No, wow. So that does not hit, and we'll continue onward with said turn. Then I will play Scar for a Scar. Like
Yeah.
you seen that play that I was trying to set
yeah.
up here.
This was quite a good one for sure.
Yeah. Since I have less health than you, go again. And it's coming in for 4.
Yeah, I will go ahead and these cost 0, right?
Yes.
With 1 card left in hand, I will just take the 4.
Okay.
Yeah, that didn't kill me. Any responses?
Oh shit.
You got that lunging press?
I do not have responses, but I forgot to use Iron's ability. So I'm
Oh,
terrible. I am terrible.
Does it automatically happen, or do you have to choose to use it?
I think it's static.
Oh, okay. Then go ahead and put it on, and I will gain my 4 back.
All right.
Does
So
that mean
do you wish to? Yeah.
Yeah,
let's be professional. Yeah, you gotta block now.
something. Yeah, I guess we'll block here, and I will only take 2. Any responses?
No, sir.
I also have no responses. Boop, boop.
All right, and then I will. Go in with a head jab.
Yeah,
For
just
1.
You have 1 energy left?
No, that was from a previous turn.
Okay. Then yeah, I will just take my 1. No responses defensively.
No, and no attacks, reactions. So we'll move onward.
Okay.
And now it's coming down to the wire here, sir.
Yeah. We'll go ahead and discard the head jab to get my 3. Paying 1 of it, and we'll play Autumn.
Okay. I will take. I will not defend. Do you have reactions?
I have no reactions.
I have no reactions either. So I will take the 1.
All right. Let's pay 1 and play the Blossom. Whirling Mist Blossom. It comes in with +1 damage, so it is at 3. Do you have any defenses?
I will defend with 3.
Okay.
Reactions.
Yes, I will play the Lunging to give it an additional +1.
Okay, yeah. I have no defense reactions, so it'll hit for 1, and you get to draw your cards.
Draw my 2. from here, we will... This card is the better card. We'll play this guy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I do not have less health than you. So I do not...
We're
It does not get go again. But,
we're exactly even.
yeah. But it is a 4 damage move swinging in.
Yeah, I have to not die here,
Mm-hmm.
so I will. Hmm, That's a. I'll defend with 2, for 5.
I have no reactions.
Yes, and then I have no reactions either, so fully blocked,
Mm-hmm.
no damage.
That
And
is the end of my turn.
alrighty.
So I will choose not to pocket a card. All of these will go into the discard pile, except for this one. We'll draw our 3 and click the end turn button.
Alrighty. Um, Mine is to shove this into Arsenal and draw my 4. Your go.
Hmm. And so the reason you did that was so that you have a 5th card in hand, hopefully, on your next turn.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay.
And as you see, like the more you defend, you don't have the gas to go forward.
Yeah. Um... We have 4 in hand, 1 in arsenal. I mean, I guess we just go for it, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just see what happens. Head jab. I'm gonna try and poke you for 1.
I do not wish to defend. Reactions.
I have no reactions as well.
I will take the 1.
Cool. Well, that certainly changes what's going on here. Let's discard this card for 2. I'll pay my 1 and play Edge and give it +1 damage.
Alright. I will choose not to defend. Reactions.
I have no reactions.
I'll play this from hand, defending for 2.
Sounds good.
Alright. Yours?
I will still have more health than you, hilariously. So we will play this guy for 3, paying 1. Or no, it pays 0. Just kidding.
It'll gain +1 for each one. So
Yep, this
I'm
will
in
get
for
damage.
3. Yeah. Man, for 3, you need to defend with either good card or not. Alright. I will defend with 2 cards. Defending for 4.
Love that. From there, we will arsenal and be done. Draw back up to my 4.
Alright. I will. I'll pitch this to play my edge of bottom.
Okay.
Have 1 energy left.
Yeah, I have no defenses.
So go in for 1.
I will take my 1.
And then I will play this from Arsenal. It is Ira comes in, gives it +1 damage.
Mm-hmm.
And it's coming in for 4.
Hmm. And it has go again. That's very good. Yeah, we will go ahead and go for the block. Yeah, we'll block here. Any combat responses?
Uh, it's no.
No? Okay. Then I will springboard and give my defense +2.
Okay. Then it doesn't hit, and that'll be the end of my turn.
Oh, you do have go again. That card does say go
Yeah,
again. Okay.
I do, but I just
All right.
don't have any cards.
That is fair. That is fair. I will pass my turn. I'll draw 2.
All right. Solid. Mm. I will pitch and play. I'll play head jab for 1. 1
Yeah,
damage.
that's pretty
Yeah,
spooky one.
costing 0.
Yeah. Yeah. Um. Yeah, we'll go to defend, and we will defend with the blossom.
Mm-hmm. So fully no reactions.
I also have no reactions.
All right, I will pitch this to have 2 resources.
Mm-hmm.
Play my weapon coming in for 2 damage.
Sounds good. Yeah, I will go ahead and go for the block on flying kick. Your responses?
All right. None.
I also have no responses.
All right, so moving onward, let's go again. And then I will play the flying kick for 2. It, since it's 3rd or higher, it gains +2 damage.
Sounds good. That is pretty good. That is exactly what I was trying to set up last turn, but I just could not. I had to block your one thing.
Juice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I literally have that exact same hand.
Yeah.
I just didn't have quite enough resources. I can block for 5, and that's at 7. So
Yes, sir. And
I'll
then
take my
defense
2.
react.
Boop, boop.
Boop. Yeah.
Hey, yeah, that was
Hey,
good.
there we go.
That was
Yeah. That was good. That was a good first game. How did you enjoy it?
Yeah, it was totally fine.
Yeah. It's a good holy shit. It was a good the entire thing about Flesh and Blood is very incremental. Like try to do so much damage each turn and try to see how to weigh up your resources and how to go about that. So
the tournament that you're hosting, you guys are playing Blitz, correct?
I actually need to look up my own stuff here. The one that we're having is classic constructed, so 60 card decks.
Okay.
And it's on TTS. All you have to do is download the mod for it, like TTS mod.
Hmm.
It should be the Blue Ninja one because that one's kept up to date all the time.
Okay.
And then with that, first place is $1,000 with a custom winners mat.
Wow.
And a foil playset of every like real card that you need to start to be competitive.
Wow.
Second place is 500 with a runner-up mat, and it has a non-foil set for whatever you need to start playing competitive. Third is 300 with top 8 playmat. Fourth is 200 with a top 8 playmat, and then from fifth onward is top cuts.
And yeah, for anybody who's watching the YouTube video right now, I will leave a link to that sign up on Facebook in the description down below.
Sign up is on Red Riot Games. You buy your ticket from there, and then send the information to Steve at psychohour@gmail.com.
Perfect.
And then he's the tournament organizer, and he'll be going through that.
Red. Okay, so lesson 2.
Lesson 2 is now the bigger decks, like completely massive, like the 60 card classic constructed decks.
And we play
Over
with